Hi guys, this is Chuck. Hope you're all doing well, and I wanted to see what did BP do about the oil disaster yesterday on May 12th. I thought instead of showing my ugly face to you guys, that I would read some of the news from yesterday and show you some pictures. This, of course, is the absolutely beautiful Deepwater Horizon platform before it was put in. Absolutely gorgeous day there, huh? Beautiful looking day. So let's see. The first thing in news was, despite oil spill, optimism still high for beach tourist season. Yeah. Okay. I don't think that's going to happen. Now you can see here in the picture, these are how the Deepwater Horizon 3 wells are drilled off of one platform, and then the oil is supposed to be brought back up to the platform to safely be brought to shore. This, of course, is our hero right now, the chief executive officer, the CEO of BP, Mr. Hayward, who promised people that his company would take care of any worst case scenario at deep water. Oh, that kind of looks like a pretty bad scenario happening at Deepwater Horizon. So, he is ready for the worst case scenario. They can handle any. And whoop, 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 whoa, whoa, whoa. This doesn't look good. This looks like a worst case scenario. Doesn't it? Sure, it does. Yep, by this time, 11 men had died, and the oil is spewing out into the Gulf of Mexico. Oh, Mr. Hayward doesn't look too happy here. Uh-oh, what am I going to tell the stockholders, he's thinking. Oh, my God. This is just a nightmare, folks. So this is just a quick, I'll let you look at the picture while I read some headlines. Experts advise caution around oil spill tar balls. You know what's kind of cool about this? I read an article last night, or read a story last night, that said that some tar balls were coming up onto the shore a couple of days ago, but that BP officials stated that they didn't think it was from their platform oil spill. It must have just wandered in here from somewhere else. Who knows? Here's a nice graphic. Beneath the oil slick. There you go. They just want to drill another well. Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, Coast Guard is surveying that the beaches are fortified. Unfortunately, they're far from being fortified to what's coming. I mean, there was one in this article. It was like they even put up 2 booms in sensitive areas to stop the flow of oil to shore. 2 booms. How about putting up like, I don't know, 20 booms in a row? I know that sounds ridiculous to many of you, but what's more ridiculous? That these fishing grounds are going to be completely unusable for years. Fishermen are out of work. Wildlife is just it's already getting desecrated. But hey, they put up 2 booms some places yesterday. Yeah. That sounds great. Now, I haven't heard about the new containment box. I think it was supposed to go over cap the smallest of the leaks today. There's there's a good graphic for you. There's our booms at work. There you go. That's a recent picture, too. That's taken like 2 days ago. Ay, 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 ay. Rush to drill deeper carries added risk. No, gee, really? Let's see. Oh, the political patience is waning I guess that PAC money just didn't go deep enough so that these guys are willing to lose their jobs over it. So it's like the dogs are starting to eat the dogs, so to speak. Okay, I read another article too about how the stuff that they're spraying actually may be worse than the oil itself. It's keeping it below the surface. They can't collect it down there. Here's for instance, of the tar balls. This was a tar ball, one of the early ones that were found on the beach. If you touch it, of course, it's going to burn you. It's going to, they're telling people now, don't walk on beaches in bare feet. If you see any of this stuff, don't touch it. But this was one that I mentioned earlier. The BP executives or spokesmen were like, well, we don't think that's from our oil leak. You can't blame that on us. I'm like, oh, God, these guys they just keep going on and on and on as if they can do some sort of damage control against this. I mean, at this point, I got to tell you, folks, at this point, I don't think BP should be able to operate in any American waters whatsoever, ever. They've already proven that they cannot handle oil production of this nature. Oh, there you go. That's kind of a cute photo, huh? That photograph, I believe, was taken yesterday. Okay, let's see. The White House is proposing a new Gulf Coast aid package in response to the oil spill. Why are our paid elected officials having to do this? Where is BP? Again, I'm going to read this. I've read it 50 million times. I'm sure you'll like go and check. I wish you'd just shut up about this. But BP stated specifically that they could handle a worst-case scenario at Deepwater Horizon. Now, that's what I call boom work. Look at that photo. Yeah. That's what I call getting a million boats out there and tackling this problem. Excuse me. Okay, congressional investigation. I'm ready to forget it. Well, here we see some of what life used to be like on the Gulf. And these people aren't going to be... Here's a fisherman that's already knows he's lost everything. We got a young family. That little girl will never know what it's like to see a clean ocean. She'll think the oceans are supposed to be all oil. Now, won't be doing this along the Florida Keys if the wind changes. Jesus. So hundreds are combing the Alabama beaches for tar balls. That's a nice day outing, isn't it? Along the beautiful beaches of... Yep, won't be catching fish like that for a while. Let's see. Okay, tar balls. Now, they're all focusing on the tar balls. Hold on, I'm going to run out of time here. Yeah, the price tag is now up to $450 million. Boy, that went up $100 million in one day. Poor BP. Jeez. Okay, I'm sick of it for today. I'm gonna have to sign off. Yep, there you go. Wonderful family vacation along the Gulf of Mexico. I don't think so. I'm gonna have to sign off. This just makes me sick to my stomach. BP, if you're out there listening, fix it. Live up to your obligations. This is the worst case scenario. I'd like to see it be good night for BP.